The time has come to get rid of my Landcruiser, so I'm going to try and sell you the biggest stinking shitbox on the market today. Before you watch this video, I would recommend going on YouTube and watching my 80 series Landcruiser video, because this is sort of a sequel. I think we'll start by having a look at the exterior of the vehicle. First, you'll notice the damage to the bumper and the bonnet. This is where I put the car in first rather than reverse, slid down a banking, struck a bench. Should have seen the bench though. This is where I clipped a stationary vehicle. As you can see, the side step is missing off this side of the car. I think that snapped off when some big boiler tried to haul themselves in. Should have warned them that the car isn't actually Corgi certified. You may also notice that there's a piece of angle bead running across the bottom of the top tailgate. That's because when I got the car there wasn't any tailgate left, so it's actually made of cement. Well, that just fell off. I'll tell you what really annoys me about these cars. It's when something breaks and you're there scratching your head wondering how to fix it. So you go on YouTube, you type in Landcruiser 100 series, you know, whatever's wrong with the car. It's always some Australian bloke with his white teeth shining in the sun, smiling. He's really happy for some reason. And they've all got that stupid shirt on they all wear, you know, the garage shirt. G'day guys, today I'm going to be doing some maintenance on the old Landcruiser. Been out on the trail this weekend and I think I've done the rear diff, so we're going to swap that out and put a new one in. You know, it looks like a character off Waking Fright. Then we're going to give it a service and a once over, because I need it in tip top shape when I go back out on the highway next week, start murdering backpackers and hitchhikers. And he's there with his immaculate Landcruiser, sat there shining, clearly never been off-road, uses it once a month to go down to the supermarket. And he's there underneath, undoing all these nuts and bolts, everything's coming off as it should. His hands don't even have a mark on them, no oil. And in 10 minutes he's done, finished. But it's not the reality, is it? Why can't some dirty old yakker from up the Dale do a video telling us how he's maintained his Landcruiser in a slurry pit for the past 20 years with nothing but an old piece of bale string? Now, it's no secret that the 100 series has taken over from the 80 series as the vehicle of choice for terrorists and warlords in the Middle East. Now, if we look inside the car, it's not really that much different to the previous Landcruiser, the 80 series. There's just a bit more room and everything's a bit bigger. We've still got the electric windows, but they actually work. The ashtray's a bit disappointing. It's tiny compared to the 80 series. If you're some African warlord and you have to empty the ashtray halfway through your big Cuban cigar or spliff, you're going to be very disappointed. The centre console storage is 3 times the size of the 80 series. It's massive. It's got this little bottle opener holder here, so you always know where it is. Now, I am told that the sound system in the 100 series is far superior to the one in the 80 series, but the problem is it's been stuck on the same song ever since I first bought the car, and I don't really like it. In the back we've got the ashtrays again for the kids, and also for the kids we have a holster so they can join in with all the fun as well. Pretty sure they shouldn't have been drinking that though. We don't have a sunroof, but what we do have is 4 what appear to be sunglasses holders, but they're not. They're actually spare magazine holders for your assault rifle. And clearly there's enough room in the back for all the ammunition you'll need to keep yourself going through the day. So let's give it a try. And some big shot warlord terrorist man. And there's a bloke down there on the side of the road. I don't like him. Maybe he's a threat, or maybe he's just a fucking arsehole. I don't know. So I'll get the Scorpion out, get the magazine out, window down, and good night. seconds, I've just whacked a guy, and I didn't even have to stop the car. But what if the target's a bit further away? Well, as you can see, the driver's door has a holster for a small assault rifle. Oh look, there's another guy I don't like, in the distance. I don't want to get too close, he's heavily armed, he's with his mates. So get the assault rifle out, load the magazine, and blow him away. And the centre console armrest is in the perfect position to rest your elbow on for more accurate firing. So how does it compare to the 80 series? Well, it doesn't really, does it? But look at the state of it. There's plastic everywhere. I drove into a limestone pavement with this. That's the only damage it did. This one, written off by a bench. I mean, clearly it's more refined than the 80 series. It's like driving a Rolls Royce in comparison. But do I look like someone who likes refinement? An electronic fuel injection? What the hell's that all about? What happens when Russia drops an EMP next week? It's going to be useless. But that thing will still be running. Yes, the 80 series leaks from every orifice. It rattles and shakes, vibrates going down the road. And I have to crawl underneath to tug on a bit of string when I want to open the bonnet. But the 100 series is just going to have to go. If you're interested in buying the Landcruiser, as usual, you can't. It's sold. But if you leave it a month, you'll probably be able to see it on Al Jazeera.